What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Destiny. And today, I wanted to talk about endgame leveling just a little bit, specifically reaching max level cap and how they're going to handle the max level increase to level 32 that's coming in the new DLC, and what that means not only for the gear that you own now, but gear sets in the future, and a few of my ideas that I think would add a nice new dynamic progression path towards your end goal of reaching max level, since right now leveling is kind of linear inside of Destiny. So for those of you guys that don't know or that are new to Destiny, I want to go ahead and go over the current gear system, how it works at this moment. So you play the game, you level up normally, and you hit level 20. Once you hit level 20, the gear that you start to find will have a stat on it called light. The more light you get, the higher your end game level will be. So currently in this system, there are two large hurdles in leveling. Number one, the first hurdle you reach is trying to get your first piece of legendary gear to get past level 25, I believe it is. And number two, getting from level 29 to level 30. These are where the obvious gaps are right now in the leveling system. And at level 25, you have three different choices. You can do a bunch of strikes and hope you get lucky. You can play in PvP and hope you get lucky. Or you could do what I did and just grind out Vanguard marks and reputation, and you can buy your first few pieces of gear. Now, at level 29, you currently have one choice. That's a problem. The one choice you have is get an exotic piece of gear from Jur, and then go do the raid and hope you get lucky to get raid gear as a reward. That is literally your only option to hit level 30 from level 29. Now, we know the light level will be increased from level 30 to level 32. Now, a lot of people are speculating that the game is going to keep a linear style progression to keep the current system in tune, which would mean that you're adding another endgame gap in leveling. So you would have the huge gap at level 25 trying to get your first legendary. Then you would have the huge gap from 29 to level 30 with Vault of the Glass raid gear. And then now you're powerful enough to go do the level 32 missions that will be inside of the new DLC. And I think that would just be a really wrong way to go about it, because right now, honestly, if there weren't so many things to do in the weekly and daily missions list that are past level 25, the carrot on the stick would pretty much end there for most people. But the one thing that saves the game is the ability to take a different progression path to achieve a higher level through purchasing legendary gear to gain the light that you need to level up. But you still gotta rely on RNG to level up to level 30. So having the whole game solely based on rewards from RNG to level up is not only frustrating to those that do the raid on a weekly basis. Let's talk about people that actually do the raid and just haven't gotten the gear that they're looking for. But it's equally frustrating to those that just enjoy playing a game on a daily basis with their friends, hunting guns down, doing some strikes, and just straight up fucking around, finding some boxes, maybe going into Crucible, fucking some people up. I think that they need to reward the players that actually put time into the game, but don't really have a whole hardcore mindset. So I have a few ideas. Number one, after the release of the DLC, all the gear in the vendors, the Vanguard, the Crucible, they should all be upgraded to carry the same light level ability as the Vault of the Glass raid gear. I know a lot of people are going to be like, Mac, where are you going with this? Just listen. Calm down and listen. Then after that, all legendary gear bought from the vendors prior to the DLC will not be upgraded in light. However, I do believe that for about 20 mode of light, you should be able to go to the speaker and buy transfusions of light. Now, what this would do is allow you to level up the light on the gear that you currently have to Vault of the Glass raid level gear, which would get you to level 30. So, say if you wanted to upgrade your helmet, you'd be able to go buy a helmet transfusion of light for 20 motes, which at end game is equal to 20 full levels. And if you use it, it will upgrade the light on the gear that you currently have equipped kind of like how when you upgrade the Sparrows with the stealth drive and they go from blue to legendary. I think that exactly would be a really good way to kind of reward people that actually play the game a whole hell of a lot, because 20 mode of light, like I said, is 20 levels. It's quite a bit of playing time, and what this would do is it would put everybody going into the new DLC raid on an equal playing field. You'd be able to have level 30 people that are still kind of fresh going into this, but they don't have to really know anything about the raid because it's brand new. I mean, if you look at it this way, the people that are level 29 will still have quite a bit of leveling to do just to hit level 30 without doing the raid, since upgrading 3 pieces of gear would cost 60 mode of light. That's like 2 or 3 weeks of playtime. In my opinion, if somebody plays enough to have 60 mode of light, they deserve to be max level, whether they did the raid or not. Then, Bungie can at least fix whatever they wanted to do to hit level 30. I know a lot of people were saying, oh, I'm pretty sure it's going to be 2 pieces of exotic armor for this level upgrade, or they're going to come out with another stronger set of raid gear. Either way, I feel like what people are saying is that the level progression from level 25 to level 26, and then you have to go into Vault of Glass to become level 30, and then you're ready to go into the new DLC and go to the Sword of Crota. I think that right there is a really terrible plan, and if Bungie keeps a linear progression system of the game like that, it's really going to throw the balance out, and there's going to be a lot of people that are just looking at that level 25 gap, and they're like, I still got that level gap from 29 to 30, and then I got that gap from 30 to 32. People are just going to be like, man, I came way too late in the game. And that's not what you want for this type of game. This is a loot and shoot / MMO style game. The whole point of these style games is to keep them going and keep new people coming and new content coming in. And that way you can, grow a higher fucking fan base. You want to snowball it little by little. I mean, Destiny already has quite a bit of players played, but imagine how big the game could be if they actually find a way to give you multiple routes to hit max level instead of just kind of funneling you all like sheep through this one fucking line. And that's what I don't like. It kind of ends up like you have like 100 long wide row of people, and as you march forward, everybody's getting funneled into a one single file line. And I think that's a very terrible way to do it, because then you have people that just get sick and tired of it, and they're like, you know what, getting out of this line. I'm gonna go play something that rewards me for playing, instead of just saying, oh well, you didn't get lucky this week, better luck next week. Motherfucker, I just beat an hour to 2 hour long mission and you just said better luck next week? And if I do happen to get lucky next week, am I going to get lucky the next 2 weeks to get the raid gear that I need to get up to level 30? That way I can go into the new fucking DLC that I paid for? No, motherfucker, that's not how it works. So they need to do something with this progression path, and I think the way I laid it out would be a little bit better. That way, people that are level 30, they've enjoyed being level 30 longer than other people, and they're like, oh my god, you look at you, you're level 30. Once the DLC comes out, people will still have to work towards getting to level 30 because all this stuff's not in the game yet. So I think they need to take a look at doing something like this and allowing us to upgrade our gear just a little bit, just for playing. Because, I mean, it's fucking ridiculous, Bungie. Eat my asshole. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. I'm gonna go listen to this commentary back and see if any of this actually makes sense. If I can follow along with what I'm saying here, and I know you guys can follow along with what I'm saying here, because I laid out a very complicated structure here. And I think I might need a pie chart and some graphics to go along with it. Maybe a little bit of a CinemaSins ding. A bing. Scene does not contain a lap dance. So, like I said, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys later.
great work.
One tendril of the vet surges inside, but their presence here still grows. In other dark places, far out of our reach. We must continue to understand their power and haunt the realms where they gather.